Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. While we've been focusing on that war, we've actually built up a whole stack of resources, and Mingvakarp is still experiencing, let's just say, a disheartening level of disapproval from its population. Some of that's going to be because we do have unemployed workers. Some is going to be because we don't have the amenities. So we're gonna work on improving that by queuing up a whole bunch of districts for them, and then we're just going to leave them alone. It's barely taken any minerals, but that's going to keep them busy for a while. So where did we leave things? Well, we were bombing the ever-living hell out of this beer planet. That's up to 41% devastation. Still got 16 population left that need to be obliterated. That's going to potentially finish off this war. We were considering going after the Xanids and Consolidated Urxo Suns next, just to keep the whole war footing going. But before we really get into things, I want to have a look through and just see if there's anything else we can do for our populations. I don't think there's a great deal we could do here without upgrading. We do have materials so we could buy rare crystals and do some upgrading, so it's not beyond the realm of possibility. We'll just have a look through and see. Yeah, you've got worker unemployment as well. Let's queue up some generated districts around various places. Because we've got the resources to do this. Over on A New Hope, we can do the same over here. This isn't even costing us any money, it's just costing us those minerals, which we have loads of. Okay, that'll do for the moment. We can sell a whole bunch of food because we don't need food. We're generating an absolute butt ton of food. So from that, we could buy a little bit more minerals. You've got one generated district. Let's get a second one going. There we go. That'll do in terms of people. We'll ignore that stability thing. The timed project, that's debris from our fighting. I don't think there's really going to be anything worthwhile for us to get from that. So we're gonna mostly ignore that, and then we're back to getting our upgrades on. We have plenty of materials to go about that, so we'll get all the defense platforms boosting themselves up. Okay, Roguelar Starfleet. We told you to go and explore the wormhole and then come back here ready to push in. That's fine. Fungoid flagship, you're bombing them, and Jorpus, you are guarding the Bernie system, which is the right thing to do. We could send you quickly for an upgrade because it's not far away. And actually, that reminds me, I wanted to bring one of our construction ships along and get this next hyper relay going. Let's get some more crystals. Yeah, and we're pushing the hyper relay network down to the very edge over here as well. That's good. Okay, I think we're ready to carry on. We're not going to be dropping any people onto the planet over here. We're just going to obliterate them. Bombing from orbit. And actually, let's very quickly have a look at our edicts. Not edicts, our policies. There we go. So, diplomatic stance, expansionistic. Yep, that's perfect. isolationist could be an interesting one. But expansionistic, I think, works well. War philosophy, yeah, unrestricted. Subjugation, we're definitely going with the whole oppressive. Orbital bombardment, indiscriminate, that's what I wanted to check, really. Resettlement prohibited, land appropriation allowed, first contact aggressive, initial border status closed. Mixed economy. I'm happy with it being mixed, actually. We've got that well in hand. Yeah, I think this is good.
Ships upgraded.
So this is up to 50%. They are losing population all the time.
Ships upgraded.
This fleet should make it to be
Technology
able to
discovered.
quickly. Global defensive grid, defense army health up, and unlocks the fortress. That's nice. It was cheap. We want blockers and things that allow us to rework the planet, but none of these really push us towards that. Let's go with centralized command for now. It's another relatively cheap one.
Ships upgraded.
You're still a way away. Let's double check the Burney Station. Yeah, Burney Station, we want to get more defense platforms on. We had a lot of alloys. They've all been spent. Okay, so the wormhole, it goes through to the Ukiri system. Okay, it's good to know. I doubt they're going to be like sneaking through when we do go to war with them, but very good to know that that's a thing. How's the destruction going over here? Pretty well, 100% devastation, 6 population left. It's not going to be for long.
Technology discovered.
Okay, that's the Ripper auto cannons from Matu, daughter of Skeg. Next up, more minerals, or push for habitats. Let's push for habitats, actually. I don't think we're going to be building any. It doesn't really fit our race. We've only got 3 population left.
Ships upgraded.
Gonna wipe them out. Our forces report they've concluded the orbital bombardment of Beer 4. All population centers have been systematically eradicated, and the irradiated planet can now only support minimal life. Star Nation, known as the Kelnadar Republic, has been destroyed. How this will affect the political climate remains to be seen. It does end our war. So this is now a 2-world. And these systems are not claimed by anyone, which is interesting. What's that done to our menace? Okay, it's given us a little bit. Oh, Admiral Lompar has died. Oh, you guys need to go and get upgraded. We'll get you a new admiral. Someone nice and young. Yeah, Admiral Dabber. I mean, what a way to go out, bombing an entire planet at the age of 95. That is quite the innings, isn't it? Okay, that construction ship is miles away. Get you building a hyper relay there. You're in the Zappa system. we'll get you doing a hyper relay in the More of the Truthsayer as well in a moment. Just as soon as we can afford it. There we go. So our final construction ship, you finished building over here. I think we want to come in and start claiming systems, really. And from that, no, former cult flagship, you're gonna be upgraded. Let's wait for you to be done. We could get you upgraded as well. It's not going to take long. Corpus, you are in the process of upgrading the 2 battleships. There we go. A particularly observant operative in the Manganoid Confederacy has laid their grippers on part of a Mangon encryption key. It would seem a careless Mangon politician mislaid the device while commuting. This bodes well enough for operations, but our study of the device's unique design has revealed novel insights into our approach to code breaking. Ah, that's really cool.
Ships upgraded.
Right, if you are finished, I need to send you back to the Bernie system. Look at that. We are making a butt ton of money now. This feels a lot better. Okay. Get a starbase over here, and we'll start expanding down to these few other places. The last of our hyper relays are coming together very nicely. Now, but with our influence, let's have a look at our diplomacy. So, Consolidated Urxo, Suns, and the Xanids. I'm going to declare rivalry on each of them. That's going to give us more influence coming in, which will help us lay claim to the systems properly. Actually, with our claims, those don't count. We're not going to claim our friends ones, but we can claim here. Do I want to claim these, or do I want to claim the Xanids? Let's claim the Xanids, actually. So, in on the Xanid territory. We can do up to like 360. So let's secure everything to Warridan with those claims. Upgrades are underway. We just need a lot more alloys. In fact, let's sell all of our consumer goods. That gives us a hell of a lot of money. We'll just buy 2,500 alloys. That'll help speed things along quite nicely. So you're all
Technology discovered.
in the process of being upgraded. That's good. Okay, next up. Fleet command limit up? No. Heritage site. We'll get deep crust engineering, just so we can get more blockers out of the way should we need it. How is our general population doing up here? So you've still got workers that could be put to use. Let's get that upgrading. Let's get 2 more of these. I think that'll do for them. Still got 1 unemployed worker over here. What can we do about that? I can get you another city district. That'll help out. I wanted to look to see if there's any... Yeah, we can get another Gaia Seeder upgraded. So let's free up a whole bunch of money and do that. Because that's going to have the added benefit. Is it Fungal Tower? No, must have been Midway. There we go. That's going to have the added benefit of reducing the upkeep on the Gaia Seeder itself. Plus, turning a Tomb world into a Gaia world is a huge difference. You know what? Let's get some crystal plants. Rising unemployment on Traviscal Timothy. This is definitely not one of our places. It's somewhere that we took over. So let's have a look. Oh yeah, there is quite a bit of unemployment. Now that in itself is not necessarily a problem. It just means we need to build some things for them to do. You know what? We'll institute increased benefits for now. I don't think that's really going to have much of a negative impact. And then
Construction complete.
Yeah, we'll institute the increased benefit on Thembolia for certain. We'll build some more mining districts and give them some more jobs and stuff as we get the resources for it. Actually, with all of our money, we could just buy our way out of that problem. That needs to be upgraded, which means we will then get the planetary administration. Let's get one of these, and that'll tide them over. Okay, I think we might be about ready to declare war. So our former cult flagship, oh, they're still upgrading. Scientist Plort has died. We need someone new in charge of physics. Let's recruit ourselves a new one. Yeah, we could get someone who's going to live a bit longer. I think this is probably the best bet for that role at the moment. And our elections are underway. So we've got Glorp, we've got Glarp, we've got Bloomp, and Glanum. Think of those fleet expansion or expansionist overtures. They're my preference, but it's all much of a muchness, really. You must be getting close to being done.
Initiating communications.
Okay, commercial pact invitation from the Uvazavani. We'll get less than they would. So I'm going to decline that. And, yeah, Glorp, who was already ruling from Thembolia. That's not bad. So does that mean Thembolia needs a new governor? No, not at all. That's fine. happy enough with that.
Initiating communications.
Migration treaty? No. Definitely not letting people inside our borders. Plasma cannon upgrades. Great. Next up, I think I'd like... Let's get research alternatives. It'll be relatively cheap, and it'll give us some more ideas for things we can do.
Ships upgraded.
Perfect. Come to the front line, please. The robust Starfleet, once it's done, will send the other way. Governor Oomp has passed away. Another governor that I didn't really know the name of. So we need a new one. Let's go for more unity. It'll help us accelerate our ascendancy. Wow, we've got the habitat already. Course of Engineers, Starbase upgrade cost reduced and upgrade speed increased. It's not amazing. Let's go with anti-gravity engineering. We're getting to the point where living metal would actually be something we could entertain. So I should be paying attention to the Xanids and what they have potentially on our doorstep. I don't think we really have anything to worry about. You've already built your thing, so actually let's back you the hell out of here. I'll send you back to Barclow. In terms of, actually, you know what? We can have you come over here, and we'll get a hyper relay network in Bernie. Regular Starfleet is going as quickly as it can, but this is still days and days and days. Oh, the Xanids have closed their borders to us. Not a surprise. It looks like they're breaking off their commercial agreements. That is a surprise. Ooh. Alright. So there is a planetary revolt on Ringvakart. We've seen this. Definitely institute a lockdown. Let's go have a look. So that's going to reduce the stability, which is not good. Oh, wow, the stability is at 0. 7% population approval rating. We'll upgrade that. We could declare martial law. Do yurt cleansing, but I don't think that really helps us. I think we might need to send over some soldiers, which means we would need to put on resettlement. You know what, I'm happy to leave it as it is. If we need to, we'll obliterate it and resettle it ourselves. That's the way I see it. We could land some soldiers on there, actually. So you're all the way down in Busim. We don't need that many. Where are you? You're also down in Busim. bring the garrison across, and that'll help out. So this is still increasing. There's not a great deal we can do about that. Can we recruit armies on this planet? Oh, we've already got the garrison there. In terms of the population, what have we got people working on? Okay, that'll help ease off the amenities as opposed to the technicians, which makes that a lot better to manage. How is this going? It is getting better. Cool, we don't need to worry about it. The revolt will end quietly. Great. Order has been restored.
Technology discovered.
And actually, one of the things I'd like to think about over here, we can get the Gaia Seeder going on this planet. That's going to help make it a bit more habitable, which will hopefully make people a bit happier. We could also put some like luxury residences in. Get some more amenities in there. Okay, back to our research. Boosting our naval capacity, not a bad idea. It is a slow one. Let's get this get it tidied off. And I was going to get you to build a hyper relay network. Okay, how are you doing with your upgrades? You're getting there, 81% done. We activate our relic. That'll take off the edge from our ship costs.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, you've got just one little bit left to do. And then we're going to put you on the front lines and we're going to declare war.
Technology discovered.
Hey, research alternatives up. Okay, so now we can start having fun. Let's get the automated exploration protocols done. It's another cheap one.
Ships upgraded.
It'll just clear it off quite nicely. You can come down to the front lines. You'll be there in 263 days. Ah, an insult from Fricky PT. That's not very nice. Where are the Fricky PT? Oh, they're over here. And no, that's. I mean, we could go to war with everyone. I'm not saying we should, but we could. I'm wondering if I should get another fleet. We're going to have more naval capacity soon. Actually, rather than getting another fleet, let's have a look at our current ones. So 62 out of 70. That would take it to 70 out of 70. Or we can add another battleship. Let's get a broadside one in there. There we go. So that takes it to 70 out of 70. This is 64, so we'd need to lose something else. Or we can just add smaller things. That takes it to 68. That takes it to 70. Very nice. Yorpus. We can get another battle. I mean, there's already got 2 of each. Let's get some destroyers, actually. So 64, 66, 68. And 70. There we go. Reinforce all. This is going to push us above our current naval capacity, but we are researching more naval capacity, so I'm not really worried about it. Ooh. Manganoid Confederacy has completed construction of their gateway. And the abandoned gateway in the Plov system has suddenly become reactivated. Power must have been remotely restored to it somehow. Formed a stable subspace conduit that appears traversable. Unfortunately, the gateway does not allow us access. The subspace field surrounding the device pushes our ships away whenever they approach. Before we can make use of it, we'll have to research some way of activating from our side. Something might come through at any time. Indeed it might. So we need this to be upgraded pretty quickly. We don't care about the Galactic Council. We're not following them at all.
Technology discovered.
Do we push our encryption up? Do we go for gateway travel? I think gateway travel. It's going to take a while, but it's going to level that playing field, I'd say. Right, is the Roglar start? Yes, the Roglar fleet is right here, ready to go. So, Manganoids. We're going to declare war. Ooh, we could just go wipe them out. Oh wow, it'll go for all 3 of them. Oh, hang on, I selected the Manganoids. That's not right. I wanted the Xanids. That could have been dangerous. Right. Xanids. There we go. Just by yourself. So 7 claims is reasonable. Let's push and get more in there. That's going to be 105. That's going to be 195. Yeah. We'll go to conquer them, and then we'll go on from there.
They will not infringe upon our rights.
Alright, so it looks like... It looks like it's all going to happen. Right, can we send you in yet?
Technology discovered.
You know what, let's wait until they've recombined. There we go. 11,000 fleet power. City districts can hold more people. That's really nice. Now is probably the best time. Oh, actually, no. Let's do flat cannons. Let's do flat cannons. It's relatively cheap, and we'll get it done quickly. So, in our war, our total war goals are going to be picking up a whole bunch of their systems. 4 planets. 9 systems. They want Feral Trimux and yeah, one planet and 8 systems. Obviously, they're not going to get that. Let's show them what for. And actually, while I think about it, I'm going to bring these guys down to the front line because it is the perfect time.
Engaging enemy station. Construction complete.
Well, that was embarrassingly quick. You see that little shooting star thing there? Plov Starbase has finished construction. Great. We'll very quickly get a gun battery and a missile battery down here. We'll get the target uplink computer and we'll get it upgrading straight away. There is a planet here for us to land on. And there is a defensive garrison, actually. Luckily, our fleet is pretty big. You know what, actually? We should be able to combine all of them across. And then bring you in to land you like that. Oh, they're going to come in via the hyper relay. Oh, that's embarrassing. Alright. Push on up.
Deploying Liberation Forces.
We outnumbered them
Spaceport under attack.
so massively. Okay, let's dismiss some of these alerts. So the fleet combat.
Colony conquered.
There we go. That's all done. Interstellar Traditions, that's improved our naval capacity and not a moment too soon. Let's get fleet command limit up a little bit. That'd be quite nice to have. And of course we have captured Xanth. Still plenty more for us to capture though. Like Tramix or Trimix. Is that actually a planet? Yes, it is a planet that we could capture. Okay, well let's set you to come and land. We've already taken out the station, so we'll take out Asgard, then we'll swing back around this way, all the way to Tiamat, and then back down to Shota. Oh, Shaula, sorry. So, actually, with that war, that means that Consolidated Exosuns, we're not at war with them. Do we just really push to wipe these guys out straight away, or do we diversify? I think having a fleet right at our forefront is a very smart thing. Don't know if I want to hyper relay there, but we want to get a Spear is not surveyed. Oh, because we inherited it. Okay. Do we have a science ship that we could send in? Not conveniently. We could come down here, grab that. You can come across at least. We'll deal with that at the same time as we're dealing with this war. So they are going to retaliate, of course. The question is, do they actually have a fleet that's going to be worthwhile, or are they going to like try and send something up via Hilos?
Engaging enemy station.
Easy. come and take Waradon. We're gonna need some more armies at some
Colony
point.
conquered.
Okay, conquered. Next, we're going to come down to Waradon and bring across this way. Let's bring our fleet down to Derzan. Yeah, you can just eliminate the mining core quickly. That's going to allow us to
Engaging
claim
enemy fleet.
this system. Perfect. So build a starbase. Form a cult flagship. Back to beer for now. You know what? I'm gonna get us a new science ship. We'll get ourselves a new scientist to go over and explore those bits. That's what we'll do. They're gonna run out of places to hide. Konagi is gonna be a little bit painful to take. 1.7, but not bad. Just absolutely mullering them. Their science ship literally just walked in on top of our fleet that's leaving. There is no way that they would have survived that. Okay, you can come down. Because by the time you get in here, that station's going to be ours.
Construction complete.
And armies. They've got 190 in the garrison. We've got plenty in the fleet, so that's no problem. You're going to push up to Tiamat, and then we'll get you repairing straight afterwards. Okay, after the recent victory in the Tiamat system, Admiral Bloop has developed new interest in naval theory. Great. Combat disengagement. It's not that useful, but emergency FTL damage risk down could be handy. Right. You've finished conquering that. So go get yourselves repaired at Konagi. We have captured another colony. So in terms of our claims, we still have Chola to take. But we'll repair up first, and then we'll head down and we'll grab it, and then maybe look at claiming some other systems. But this war is going very quickly in our favour. Interestingly, they didn't get any war exhaustion from that. Still, there hasn't really been a proper space battle for them. Do they even have any fleets at the moment? They might not. Or they might be all tucked away somewhere else. Either way. Council election imminent. Consolidated Exo-Suns is still up in the top. Maybe we should have gone to wipe them out instead. What's the Senate? They're going to denounce us. Well, of course we're going to oppose it. I mean, the whole denouncement is just reducing our diplomatic weight, meaning we're never going to get on the council. We don't want to be on the council, but not being able to is the frustrating bit. So you're going to come down this way. We'll bring those armies across. and be ready to take the
Technology
next place.
discovered.
Oh, they do have a fleet. Look at that. Okay, we've got flat cannons. We don't really have anywhere that we're going to use them, but nice to have them available. Advanced railgun? Yeah, let's do that. We're probably at the point where there's going to be a whole bunch of things we could upgrade. I'm trying to build up a nice alloy buffer. Hey, and we have a new thing to pick. Fleet command limit up and admiral level cap increase, or damage versus star bases. Damage versus star bases up. That is the right one. Let's have a look as we take out this one. A giant fleet coming in. You almost feel sorry for them. Almost. Okay, land armies there. We've got 305. They've got no armies there at all, so that's a sure thing. So this has secured our section. Who's it? That's Invasive. Can we get past? We can't. So the only way of getting to the rest of the Xanids over here is by going through someone else, which might not be a smart move at this point, but we can push up this way. So let's have a look at our claims. And we'll take the next one.
Deploying liberation forces.
There we go. Conquered another planet. And obviously we've taken Pavach. General Glarp has leveled up. The Scientist has leveled up. And the fleet combat is going well. Okay, let's have a look at this. So we could just settle the status quo. I think we've achieved our war goals. Let's double check with our claims. Ah, we haven't quite got Pavach. Or have we? I mean, they're unlikely to accept it. Let's wait until we can claim Pavach. It won't take us too long. In the meantime, we want to scooch around the back and try and intercept that fleet. We might not beat them over there. It's going to be pretty close. Oh. So that's weird because we already have it. It's not counted in the claims. Oh, can I just go like that? There we go. Let's send the offer, see what they come back with. Yeah, they're about to go to Eliathan. We will take it back off them. Oh, they rejected it. My mesenteron is bursting with mirth. Be serious, Shroom. You're losing this war. No, we're not. We're very much not losing this war. And you're in a whole world of trouble if you think that we are. So they're going to come in and take the system. We're going to take it straight back off them.
Spaceport lost.
Fleet command limit is up. At this point, let's go for... Let's get the slave army done. And actually, with a lot of our money, we can check to see if there's any places we can turn into Gaia worlds or just generally improve. We've got a lot of worker unemployment. Let's fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll keep you busy for a while. Still can't be done because we don't have the required technology. Let's go 1, 1 and 1 there. Caesar creation. You can get your first Gaia Seeder, that's good. Could do with more amenities. Let's get a city district. That can be upgraded. Lovely. Let's get some luxury residences. New Hope, that can be upgraded. We've got all the money for this. And plenty of resources. Gaia Seeder's final phase coming in on a tomb world. And that'll probably do for the moment. So our Rogular Starfleet is on their way. Hang on, is that my allies? That is. They have a big ass fleet as well. Did they just emergency jump away? Or could we just not see? What can you offer us? Grants us 1,000 food and we should supply you with 500 minerals. No thanks. It's not worth it. Hang on, are these our friends? No, they're Delta hirelings. So that's nothing to do with us.
Construction complete.
Alright, the Xanaths have admitted defeat. This is the best possible outcome. We get our system back. And we get a whole chunk of their area. So victory, we have won the war. That was relatively quick. Plov has finished upgrading, so we'll get Plov carrying on upgrading. Another gun battery and a missile battery. Down here, we're going to want a disruption field generator, and then we're going to need to upgrade. I think we're going to need a new governor in this whole area. So let's say Xanth. If we create a new sector from Xanth, everything everything within 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'll be sufficient. We'll also do it from Kornagi. 1, 2, 3, maybe. Kornagi might be better, actually. Actually, no. Dozan is going to be better. New sector formed. So Busim is just outside, but Busim doesn't have a planet, so that doesn't matter. We need a new governor. New governor for this section. Let's go over here. Now we're mostly going to leave this to kind of fend for itself, because I don't think it's really going to be worth us spending much in terms of focusing our efforts on it. But I am very happy with how that went. Taking this section out next is really going to be joyful. Highly enjoyable. Well, you can go and repair. Let's double check our... Oh, we're losing exotic gases in 6 months. Okay, we can buy more. That's because we spent so many on getting our Gaia Seeders on the go. And actually, we can get some more exotic gases being made. Seems like a more sensible way of doing it. Let's give it a second for the new sector to have all of its bits. There we go. So manufacturing, need a little bit more in terms of minerals. We'll get another refinery going, and we're going to have to buy some. So let's sell all that food. We'll buy 200 for the moment, and that'll be plenty. We are losing a lot of money right now, but that will hopefully settle as time goes on. Our star bases are overtaxed because they had a lot in here. We could probably get rid of Dozan or Kerbal. Hangar bays and a hydroponics bay. You know what? Downgrade. No need for us to focus on that at all. And that is really going to have to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are enjoying this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.